Boys from County Hell focuses on a crew of hardy road workers led by a bickering father and son who must survive the night when they accidentally awaken an ancient Irish vampire. This is written and directed by Chris Bow, and this is his second feature film, and it's an adaptation of his own short film of the same name from 2013. It was released on Shudder today after playing the festival circuit in the fall, where it received positive reviews. It was from then that I kept this high on my radar, as I figured this would be right up my alley. And boy, I gotta tell you, I was pretty disappointed here. You'd think a movie focused on a bunch of rowdy friends who love to drink, having to fight against a vampire would be more fun, but this managed to prove me wrong. The movie's not terrible, but it's very uneven. It's a film that looks to reinvent the vampire genre to a degree, giving us a number of scenes of exposition that offer a different take on the creature, which, to be fair, is something I'm sure it could use. Though it also makes the mistake of marketing itself as a horror comedy, with the problem being that it doesn't make a consistent effort to be funny, and it leads to some very jarring tonal shifts that just don't work. Mainly because the film tries dipping its toes a little bit into its mythological storytelling, as well as dipping its toes a little bit into being a zany horror comedy, and it never fully commits to one side or the other, so it leaves a lot to be desired in both areas. I will say, at the very least, unlike a number of Shudder's most recent releases, it's not boring, and at 90 minutes it goes by quickly, but at the same time, too much of it felt like setup. We do get some moments of intrigue involving bloody, over-the-top violence, including a very solid opening, but the vampire itself mostly attacks off-screen for more than half the movie, and it isn't until nearly the hour mark where the rest of the characters band together to fight back, but then it's over before you know it. And this would have been somewhat forgivable if the characters themselves were just more interesting. While the performances were fine, and everyone had good chemistry, and they played off each other well when given the opportunity, there isn't one interesting thing I can think of regarding any of them. They're all bland and generic, nor do they have any major compelling arcs. So when something bad happens to any of them, I didn't feel much there, and I already quickly forgot about most of them almost as soon as I was done with the film. Things pick up when we actually get to see the vampire in the second half, and it's fun for what it is. There's a heavy use of practical effects with some splatter humor thrown in there, but honestly, it's just one small fraction of the movie's runtime, and it's nowhere near enough to save this. The film introduces some cool ideas and some interesting concepts, but only spends a little bit of time utilizing them. And because of that, I found this to be disappointing, and particularly frustrating because I did have some high hopes for this. It really just needed to pick a tone and fully commit, whether it be go all in on the laughs, or fully commit to building a lore so it could then flesh out the character arcs. Because it tries doing just a little bit of both, it doesn't do enough to make for a satisfying experience, making this pretty underwhelming. Boys from County Hell gets a 5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Boys from County Hell, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you like this one at all? Is there a good horror comedy that you've seen lately? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.